Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
David Benavidez versus Terence Crawford. Look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Jose Benavidez Sr., the manager and father of David Benavidez, has come out and stated, hey, let's try to get Terence Crawford to fight against David Benavidez after his fight against Demetrius Andrade. Let's make that happen next. Then he goes on to state, we know Terence Crawford would not want that fight. I mean, at the end of the day, why is Terence Crawford wanting a Canelo fight? It's because he wants a payday. This is according to Jose Benavidez Sr. Now, would Terence Crawford fight David Benavidez for the right to fight Canelo? He would beat Canelo Alvarez's WBC mandatory challenger if he beat David Benavidez. Would Terence Crawford move up in weight and fight David Benavidez right away? Would he do that? Is that what Terence Crawford truly want? Because if Terence Crawford truly is desperate for legacy, desperate to make history, then he should have no problem moving up in weight and challenging David Benavidez just to get to Canelo, because he wants to make history, because he wants legacy. But we know Terence Crawford's not going to do that, because it's not about legacy, it's about a payday with Terence Bud Crawford. This is why Terence Crawford has said for years, and even earlier this year, that he has no interest in fighting Canelo Alvarez. It's too much weight. What's changed? The fact that Terence Crawford wants a massive payday before he retires. That's what's changed. Terence Bud Crawford wants to cash out. He said for years he wasn't interested in the fight. Now all of a sudden he is? What do you mean? He didn't want the legacy before, but now he wants the legacy? That doesn't make any sense. The situation is Terence Crawford simply wants a payday. This is the same Terence Crawford who said he's not interested in a Jerome Boots Ennis fight because it's not a massive payday. He's not interested in Jermell Charlo fight because he doesn't believe that's a massive payday. He's rejected both of those fights outright. At the end of the day, we know that Terence Bud Crawford is only looking at a Canelo fight because of a payday, not because of legacy. So when the question comes down, will Terence Crawford fight David Benavidez? Absolutely not. And if he did fight David Benavidez, he would obviously get stopped. I mean, he's too big. The size is too big for Terence Crawford. I mean, even with Canelo, people think that Terence Crawford has a chance against Canelo because Canelo's 5'8" and Terence Crawford's 5'8". No, it doesn't work like that in boxing. You have to understand that Canelo Alvarez is not Errol Spence Jr., and this is a mistake that many people make. Canelo Alvarez has an elite chin. Crawford doesn't have the power to hurt him. Canelo Alvarez has elite power. The same shot that Kavaliauskas dropped Terence Crawford with would be the same shot that Canelo would knock out Terence Crawford with. Canelo Alvarez has a lot of skills and can disguise shots and mix it up. That's something Errol Spence don't have. He has a lot of elite experience. That's something Terence Crawford simply doesn't have. So we have to understand and just be honest and unbiased. Canelo Alvarez is too good for Terence Crawford in a variety of ways. He would easily dominate and stop Terence Bud Crawford.